Five dating mistakes men over 40 make. Okay, men over 40 face a completely different dating world than when we were 25. Okay, the rules have changed, women have changed, the times have changed, and if you're still using that old playbook, you're setting yourself up for failure, frustration, and wasted time. Today, I'm going to break down five of the biggest dating mistakes that men over 40 make. More importantly, how you can avoid them using real world psychology and hard earned wisdom. This is not theory, this is truth. So, welcome to the channel. I'm Dr. Tony with over 20 years of clinical psychological experience as a licensed psychotherapist. I'm combat tested and I help men navigate modern dating and relationships. And if you're over 40 and you want to rebuild your dating life and you're serious about that, then you are in the right place. So, subscribe, you guys, and let's get started. Okay. So I'm just going to hop right into it. So, mistake number one, chasing younger women without understanding the trade offs. Look, I get it. Many men over 40 want younger women. Biologically, it makes sense. Biologically, it's what we're attracted to, right? And we know that. But what most men don't understand or accept that it comes with a price. Okay, figuratively, and a lot of times literally, right? So, a younger woman may want different things, right, than we do: excitement, status, lifestyle. They're often not looking for long term compatibility with a man who wants stability and peace. If you're going to date a younger woman, you just need to understand her psychology, not just your attraction. Okay, you got to understand where she's at in her life. Okay? You could just think back to when you were younger, in your 20s. You weren't thinking about committing to some older person, right? Who's been there and done that. All right. So otherwise, you're really just setting yourself up for conflict, frustration, and really mismatched expectations. Okay. Like, hey, man, you're for your 40s or 50s. You think you want to go to the club at 2 a.m.? Well, I'm in, just depending on where you live, some places are open 24/7, or even just going out late. You want to go to bed early, probably. You probably value getting up early on your weekends and not having a hangover. These younger women, man, they don't mind staying up till 6 in the morning. And your days of doing that are over. So it's just little small things like that as well. So we have to understand at the end of the day that the younger women, they're really still exploring their identity and who they are. And they are going to really just, they need to have these experiences to get there, to fulfill this, just like you needed to have them when you were younger too, whatever, whichever way that looked at, so, looks like, rather. Okay, so we just need to vet carefully and just really understand these things before we go into deep, so to speak. All right, mistake number two, leading with your wallet instead of your masculine frame. Okay, many guys over 40 have gotten to that point where we have some kind of financial stability, but unfortunately, many lead with their money and lead with their success, their accomplishments, and things like that. Um, Women are really, believe it or not, women are definitely attracted to leadership, confidence, and emotional strength first. Okay, the money, yeah, for the 100% gold digger type, none of these other things matter. Okay, and there's those kind of girls out there too, especially if you're younger and hotter. Okay, it can be, right? But those core internal things, traits that we have, if we are rich in those, we should not be leading with our money. Okay, she sees what you got. She sees your house, your crib, your setup. She sees your whip. She sees what you're driving. There's no need to brag about it. It's there. She sees the places that you take her out to, $300-400 bill for dinner. So no need to impress someone any other way. Okay, so and you shouldn't be probably doing all those things to begin with, a lot of expensive stuff, letting her take your credit card on a Sunday and go run it up. Anyways, but a lot of guys do that. Okay, you're setting yourself for being used, setting yourself up for being used. If she sees that she can get that out of you, man, it's just straight up extortion at that point. And she's not going to be enthusiastic about you. She'll be enthusiastic only about getting what she can get out of you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so she's really subconsciously testing to see whether your value is self-sourced or based on external status. Okay, so look out for that, you guys. And again, if you like the content, please like and subscribe and comment as well. Okay. I want to build the channel up. Channel's starting to take hold, so please, that does help. All right, awesome. Okay, you guys, mistake number three. Let's get right back into it. Carrying a divorce and relationship trauma into new relationships. Okay, a lot of guys over 40 have been divorced and have a lot of relationship scars. But if you're bringing bitterness, distress, and insecurity into your dating life, a woman's going to sense that immediately. We really need to do the inner work before stepping back out into the field. Healing, I mean, healing is not optional; it's mandatory. It's necessary. Okay, so if we want a relationship with anyone, we should try to heal our traumas. Through therapy, through other means as well, so we can offer the best version of ourselves to anyone, really, be it younger or our age or older, whichever. Okay. The thing is, like a lot of times, by the time we're in our 40s, we've got kids, maybe they're adults. A lot of times, maybe they're young or teens, and we really want to keep that life separate, right? No matter if the baby mama or the ex-wife is bitter and you're going through a custody battle, you don't need to be sharing all that stuff with her. You know what? You're not, I mean, that's going to be the biggest turnoff. The more you bring your past, she does not care about it, okay? Now, if she cares about you as the relationship progresses, then maybe you can share more with her. I probably would not share that much, but you only do it then. But not from your first date. You're talking about how bad your baby mama is and all. No. Again, that's going to kill attraction. The younger woman, because she's got less life experience, she's going to check out a lot quicker. Okay, she's just not going to care. All right, guys. So just so you know, um, ignoring physical presentation. Look, let's be real. You may not be 25 anymore, but presentation still matters. Weight, how we groom ourselves, like our height, we have no control over that. But, again, how much we're in shape and how we take care of ourselves and our grooming and stuff, our style, how we dress, those are signals of discipline and self respect. Okay. We don't need to have a six pack, but just, look like we take care of ourselves enough to be presentable. And that's fine. I think for most women, a lot of women don't really like the completely muscled out guys. I mean, yeah, will they take that guy over the fat guy? Yes. But, no one has to be a dang male model to be successful as a woman. And if you're going to be the older guy, which most older guys aren't in the best shape because they're older. If you're going to be the older guy in shape. That's very attractive to a woman. And also, we know, I'm just going to bring it up sexually too. She's going to want you to keep up with her. And a younger woman is not going to understand your erectile dysfunction or your lack of stamina or things like that. A lot of times they get angry and they're going to get real immature and they can leave, walk away from you for those reasons. So I'm just saying, don't be surprised if women are not very tolerant if you're tired or you've had a rough week and you're a little tired down there. Okay, so I don't know. All the more reason and motivation to try to be in the best shape as we can be. Okay. All right. The last mistake. This is a big one to me, and I think it should be to you. All right. The last mistake: being too quick to commit, especially out of loneliness. Okay, this is really huge. A lot of guys over 40 feel the clock is ticking, just like a lot of women that are a bit older. When it comes to childbearing, feel their clock is ticking right around that same time. And then we might want to, as men, might want to overcommit or commit too soon out of fear of being alone. And the vetting process, it takes time. Relationships take time. You can't force love. You can't force attraction. You can't force a relationship to grow any quicker than it's going to grow. Okay. Now, if you do this under pressure, you're just not going to put yourself in a good place. All right. You force it, you're going to make her go away, and you know what? It's just not going to work. Okay. So you need to have the woman come to you. She needs to be the one to ask you after so much time, where is this going? Where do you see us? And are we boyfriend and girlfriend? If you're going to her asking these questions and searching that out first, woman invariably will run away. Many will. Okay, she needs to come to you. You need to be patient enough to make that happen. Okay, so just so you know, um, and a lot of times with younger girls, I'm just going to put this out there. Um, when you date a lot of younger girls or any, uh, they like to disappear a lot. They like to not answer the phone sometimes, and and there's a reason for this. It's not because their phone isn't glued to them. Every woman we see, they've got a phone glued to their back hip pocket or on one of their hands. Okay, so women like to take off. They like to disappear. Sometimes on a Friday or Saturday night or whenever. These are the ones you could be dating. What happened? Oh, I didn't see your message, and they leave you a message at call you at 8 a.m. or whatever. Look, man, you guys, a lot of these younger women, especially if you're an older guy, they've got a younger dude on the side, okay, who's blowing them back out. You're not blowing backs out at 45 and 50 like you were at 20 and 25. A lot of them have that. I'm just saying, it's you can't when a woman pulls a disappearing act like that, you just have to expect it. That's the way it is, and you have to assume that's what she's doing. There ain't no woman on earth that's missing a message on her phone. Oh, my phone, the battery ran out. What, all night? Got an iPhone, you plug it in, it's charging within 3 minutes. It's back on. So there's little things like that. Women do play games like that. Hey, it's part of the game when you're gonna date that young. Okay, because we got too many options. All right, so just we got to get over it. All right, so check it out. So if you're 40, over 40 rather, you're dating and want to date again, obviously you're not alone. And if you want to date younger women, you just have to navigate this landscape with strategy, awareness, emotional strength, and we go from there. So if you found this video valuable, once again, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one.